Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of New Future of the World. And today, just a regular day. First, I just gotta clean these up. Okay. First thing, Russia is going to make another move after losing that war on Kazakhstan and Mongolia. As expected, the forces push in pretty easily with little resistance from the Kazakh forces and Mongolian forces. Even with just the Arctic forces from the east in front of Russia, which are on a lot, they still managed to destroy the Mongolian army. Meanwhile, the Western Russian forces, the European area, kick out Kazakhstan from Europe and continue through with the invasion. Taking Astana and Ulaanbaatar, I forget how to say it, are both captured and both are fully annexed. Korea declares independence from Japan, sparking a war in the eastern front. The eastern part of the world. Can't remember if they own Philippines. I should say they also rebel. If not, they help them. I don't know. I can't remember. This time I'm gonna do Navy, because they declare war on all these islands. You know what? This would be a good thumbnail. So this is how I make my thumbnails. It's good enough. I mean, I'll figure it out later. Okay, so let me just set up the navies of these countries. Oh boy, that does not look good. Somewhat better. Let me just fix this up. Boom. That should be a little better. Yeah, it's somewhat better. Oh yeah, let's just say Japan also owns these islands, because why not? I don't know why this is. And the other little island countries do not have a navy, so immediately Japanese forces destroy the south, like destroy the south, and multiple landings are made until the entirety of South Korea is captured. The north continues to hold out though, but not for long. Japanese start destroying the Filipino navy, and Manila is taken, and a lot of other things are taken. Last, um, um the, the new capital is reinstated in Davao City. The entire Korean military is destroyed, and North Korea surrenders over. A new government is made in there, and a new government is made in the Filipino occupied areas that are not rebellious. It's on my screen. Oh, that's an island. Okay. They continue through, and the Battle of Davao City begins with movements in the east. Pretty sure Davao City is like there. And the Japanese Navy continues down. The Filipino Navy begin to retreat as they need to help the eastern area more than the west, leaving themselves vulnerable to tons of coastal landings. And eventually the Filipino Navy is gone. And the Philippines is dead. Now, Japan begins their island hopping. Oh yeah, this is made into the government. Japan's navy continues along. I never realized these islands were so south. Um, and now all these islands are Japanese. They just kind of surrender over. And with that, the Japanese war for liberation is over. The Japanese dub. Now Japan has tons of resources, so now they don't have to worry about that stuff. New war. Boom, bang. Um, I forget the borders, but there's like north. I'm just gonna say the south rules it so far. I'm not sure though. Northern Yemen um, collapses. Um, I guess Yemen collapses, and Saudi Arabia decides to liberate them. After a little bit, the Yemenite, I don't know, Yemenis, I don't know, the people of Yemen decide to join Saudi Arabia. Now with the newfound morale, they kick these guys out of Sana'a, I don't know, and they continue through until the terrorists are done. What else should I do? Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. America fights. Where's Hawaii on this? I forgot that there's no Hawaii. Oh yeah, they also own all these islands. I forgot. Oopsies. They own all this. There we go. The the Americans suffer a civil war. The South, the Alaskans, just California itself, and some random Caribbean islands. About the Caribbean. The U.S. is not in a good position. Um, the war begins with the absolute wreck of the economy that they continue through. Battles are won around the South. Um, defending Washington, D.C. Some other battles are made. There's also some South victories, countering that and gaining tons of land. The last American holdouts, not a lot. I'm kidding. It just didn't color in. Canada, Mexico wanting land, join against. But they do have a trick up their sleeve. Make a distraction in Miami, pushing up the peninsula, and then another Mississippi River scandal. Louisiana surrenders. It's something like that, I don't know. To continue through until it's basically just Texas and then the rest. Without Texas and its money, the Eastern put kind of fails. Without the people, Texas kind of falls. California still does pretty decent. The U.S. actually makes a push into the Mexican army, which is quite fragile due to the collapse of the American economy. After a little bit, Mexico just exits the war, taking a little bit of land with it. Now, they push up and capture some cities along the coast. Never mind. They continue through Texas, suffering both sides suffering a lot of losses. The distraction manages to push through, and the southern front is actually decimated. Multiple army groups surrender, and now it's just Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, and just Texas. Texas makes a major move and manages to counter the land that was undefended. They also pushed back into Florida a little bit, I guess. Now they race for Washington, D.C. They're met there, but it was all a trap, and the forces have to retreat with a major CSAL. Texas begins to not live, and Georgia collapses. Even just the Carolinas, which North Carolina can't hold out anymore. Now it's just South Carolina. And with that, the East is actually wrecked. With that, Texas decides to surrender, and now the US can focus on the Californian front, which they haven't been. They push into the south and north and close in, and California falls. With that, the Caribbean are also screwed. And now it's just Alaska. A landing is made, and Juneau is captured, and they surrender. And now the US is back again, even stronger than they were before because they gained more land. America is at peace again. Okay, bye guys. That was fun.